Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the Elder Kings mod, where we are playing as Emperor Theodore Cassandra II of Cyrodiil. Now, a major milestone and goal achieved for the younger Theodore. There is now a yet younger still Theodore. Theodore III, who has come of age after his education at Emperor Theodore's hands. He has become a master mage, just as his father was. And look at these excellent traits he has. He is quick, he's shrewd, wroth, which I can take or leave, diligent, and brave. He is an absolutely worthy heir. Let's see if we can find him someone good to get married to. We could, it doesn't necessarily have to be a mage, of course. I just like ones who are. Ones who are either, the rest all seem to either be outside the court, generally. I think it's worth waiting. He's got time. This courtier in Right Gardens might be good. She has a congenital trait. She's quick. So I've fulfilled that ambition. It's another one I can go for. Well, I won't be going to war for a while, so I think I'm going to build a war chest. Now, I can extort my subjects if I want, but I don't really feel like it. Meantime, I'm building up my... in the meantime, I am building up a proper retinue. It's going to have about 4,000 men in it, about roughly equally composed of heavy and light infantry, with a contingent of archers and battle mages. Also, I believe what I have done is, there's Archmagister Gothrin. Well, the future Archmagister. Lots of recognizable characters there. We've got Yagram Bagar, who's in the Mages Guild. That's surprising. Serana is there. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Anyway, Prince Theodore just joined. And a fine wizard he shall be. Alright, King Ruthenius okay, usurped such, which is, that's de jure part of Cyrodiil. That's good for him. Of course, he is now a king in Coral. I refuse to call him the king of Coral, of course. We've really got just a couple of troublemaking counts right now. Alright, refurbished the Imperial Arena. And I think Queen Danica is finally in the process of taking the last holding away from this High Chief. They've also expanded further into Valenwood. Meanwhile, Hieronymus, who he has timid, but he also has brooding. I think that won't. I think brooding won't stop him, though. I will assign, therefore, myself as his guardian. Of course, she became an experienced magistrate. She's fair, shrewd. Again, it can wait, but... Yeah, now that I have primogeniture, I have to be extra careful about who I pick. This one's a Sarathar, so would be related to me. So actually related to Theodore. It would be Theodore's cousin, so try and avoid that. Zudia is a bit young to really know. Could go for some wife husbandry. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to... yeah, we're gonna continue waiting. Meanwhile, I think Prince Hieronymus can have a betrothal arranged. Princess of Eastmarch, huh? With a strong claim on Eastmarch. Well now. Definitely arranging that betrothal. And it will remove Eastmarch from the pact opposing me. He desires a fief of his own. Meanwhile, Alessia has excelled in her studies. This pleases me. Let's see if there's anybody with any cool claims. Otherwise, I'm going to go matrilineal. Yeah, and by cool, I mean strong claims. It has to be a strong one. And it has to be out of realm. Alright, that's a betrothal arranged to my young daughter. I wonder if I shouldn't be going with Antionetta, who is fair after all. Strong and of the Rizlov bloodline. You know, she's 9 without specializing in learning. If nothing else, I can always arrange for a divorce. Yeah, we are making peace through marriage now. Really is a, this really is like medieval life. So Antoinetta Garclay, who is a descendant of King Griff the Wicked. Yep, so we have a merchant port now. Let's get a bigger town hall for the Imperial City. Okay, there's that ambition fulfilled. I'm going to go with See the Realm Prosper. I have a feeling there's going to be a long cut here. So, yeah. Don't be surprised if you see this year a lot higher when the next time I'm speaking. Alright, so the Baron of Crowhaven finally agreed to vassalization, which means the County of Anvil is now under the control of the Cyrodiilic Empire, which means with the exception of just this province here, Deep Scorn, all of the de jure territory in Cyrodiil is now under control of the Ruby Throne. And Archmage of the Mages Guild. I was able to convince that old man Shalidor, and I think this whole being, you know, cancerous thing and bedridden, I think it's a way for him to be like out of the way, as he sort of was in lore, because he was kind of like a ghost who never really showed up at least if I recall ESO correctly. I may be misremembering, but in any case, I was able to. I had saved up enough gold that I was able to pay up and make myself the Grand Master. Because why not? I boosted the hell out of my prestige, and I think this might permit me to become a legendary wizard. I don't know. But in any case, I am now the Archmage. Oh, another Theodore has been born. This one with red hair and Breton features, and is also a part of the Gardner bloodline. This looks like a good son. Can go with thrift is a good one for young folks. Common outcomes are curious and fussy. Those boost learning and stewardship, both of which are very good things. So yeah, this could just be a long, endless line of Theodores. So yeah, I am inviting my daughter and her husband, Prince Borvir of the Rift, back to my court. It's a weak claim, but it is possible that I might one day be able to press it.
The King of Eastmarch might be a warlord now, trying to conquer Skyrim. I think that's the CB that he's warring with. Theodore has now aged into a righteous gray Santa beard. I mean, that's nice, I guess. It's always good to age gracefully-ish. So I thought Hieronymus had taken the vows, which was why I gave him a temple holding. But I suppose in the Eight Divines religion, you are allowed to marry and have children, so I think I might as well find him a match. Well, here's a master agent. Sure, let's go with her. She looks good. Man, the future Theodore III has just turned out great. I hope he sticks with the Mages Guild, because having him be a legendary mage too would just be awesome. So my vassals have been making little conquests, which is fairly helpful while the defensive packs keep me from doing it myself. So it seems an opportunity has arisen for me to kill the Count of Red Ruby, even though he's in hiding, by bribing the people who give him food. I can make it a big bribe, although I don't really have the money to do that. I think I'll bribe them. Okay, Hair's Cross is ours, but yeah, it looks like the Kingdom of Hammerfell is going to be grabbing the rest of the de jure territory of Hammerfell. Pretty strong Kingdom of Hammerfell in this game. And my plan failed and I was caught. Well, that'll teach me not to pay more to hire good help. And again, I didn't really have the money to do it. And this was really the only opportunity I'd have. Oh well. Another grandchild. This one, a granddaughter named Ulfgeir. Alright. Good on younger Theodore. Alright, we have mastered the art of the spell sword. I wonder if this means we can become a legendary mage, at least soon. Right, we've got basically a ticking clock. We need to wait, we need to wait until at the latest the threat level goes before 50% because RK is coming for us. We are old as shit. Fuck. Our son has cancer. That ain't great. Let's call for a physician to treat the symptoms, but I'm hoping that our magic account at the moment is high, because we don't want him to die. Maybe some hired muscle can kill him. Nope. Lol. Syl the Sightless. She looks interesting. A benevolent vampire? Yeah, I think I should probably invite someone like that to court. Some sort of vassalage or even temple vassalage. She could hold that for a really long time. Unless she died, like, by being killed or in battle. Yeah. Definitely worthwhile to have immortal folk in our court. Oh, wow, yes, a legendary mage. That's excellent. Finally. Now, what will this allow me to do? Let's open that spell book. Can transform my race. Or become immortal through ancient mysticism and magic. Yes, very, very interesting. I may yet attempt to do that. And again, he might be better than his father in every significant way. I mean, apart from him being a legendary mage who can do just about anything. I mean, when I put it that way, it kind of sounds dumb, doesn't it? I mean, on the one hand, it would be really interesting. On the other hand, though, it would kind of slightly break the whole point of Crusader Kings 2, which is to build a dynasty specifically, as opposed to just conquering things with one dude. I mean, I've done it before, it can be fun, but it also does become very hard to control your succession and your dynasty, so, you know, if you die, you just end up being replaced by some guy who sucks. But, yeah. Well, looks like we've just got a flawless alien sword from our taxes, I guess. Let's equip that. Give the regular sword, alien sword, to our son. Yeah. Do that. Speaking of things we can do to and with our son, do we have the magicka to, do we have enough magicka to cure his cancer? Is 20 points enough? Let's see if 20 points is enough to cure cancer. Okay, it is, although apparently it's not enough to buy a decent localization for the first said cure. That was important. That was the that was something we needed to do before anything else, because the immortality ritual is risky. I mean, first of all, we're assuming that we live long enough to save up the magicka to do it, but also when you do it, it's a 50-50 shot whether it succeeds or it fails. And if it fails, you die. And you can't save scum it because your chance of success or failure is literally determined the moment your character is born. So there's those two things to worry about. It's a risk. It's a definite risk if we take it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should try it.
So until that episode, I have been Maricotti, you have been you. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time when we see if Theodore II becomes an immortal, or if he just dies like any other schmuck. I mean, it's quite probable he dies before this threat level does. See you then.